Alright folks, here we are. Welcome back to DIY Willy. I had some plans today to work on the engine for the Baja Razor project, but seems that another vehicle has asked for some attention. So, with that said, the 2008 Nissan Frontier came home on a tow truck the other day. This is the second time I've had it in the driveway for repairs this week. The first job was damage U-joints on the drive shaft. And yeah, Spike, I know, quiet. And well, we changed out the U-joints. He took it home. And well, it's back again. This time, it's the transmission shifter cable. The little bushing or grommet that goes on the shifter cable that attaches to the shifter itself inside on the console is just gone. You know, they wear out. It's a common issue. They wear out, disintegrate, blow up, beam up somewhere else. I don't know. They disappear. They go away. And the shifter cable doesn't stay attached to the shifter. So when he was leaving where he was at, he put it in reverse and it popped off. It wouldn't go past reverse. The truck was locked in reverse. So I got the call immediately. He said, "Hey, what's wrong?" And I go, "I don't know." I was at work, you know, my real job. So I kind of suspected that it was the shifter cable, and had him take it apart on the inside. And yep, sure enough, it was exactly the common issue of the bushing or grommet on the shifter cable. So let's take a look at that right now. I almost forgot I still had the U-joint on the ground right here. I haven't had time to throw it away yet. Here is the problem, child. You can see it's completely dry inside. All the needle bearings are gone. I didn't throw them out. They're disintegrated. And should look more like this one with the needle bearings inside. But yeah, we had to get the die grinder out and cut it off because it wouldn't come out. It was so seized up in there. It wouldn't come out. I just cut it out. Seemed to work. And I was able to put the new U-joints in. I didn't film any of that. I didn't document it on how to do it because there's a lot of stuff on how to do that. And it's just common. I just needed to get it done and get the vehicle back on the road. There's also a lot of videos about fixing this cable that I'm about to do today, but I just wanted to show what Willy's doing and share it, you know, document it all. So let's take a look inside. So as I was saying, he's already got it all taken apart. He did this to get it out of reverse because it was running when the cable came off and while it was stuck in reverse. So even though he could turn the key off, he couldn't get the key out. So we wound up pulling it with a screwdriver down here, you'll see in a minute, and putting it into neutral so that he could unlock the switch and turn it off. But we got the center console apart, and the area we're talking about, let's see if I can get to it, right here. See that right there? It's kind of hard to see, but this cable, see that right there? This cable goes on that thing. It's really hard to see in there. Yeah, there's some light. It goes on there, and it's supposed to work with the shifter to put it in the park or reverse, neutral, drive, whatever. That really sounded bad, but Willy's just woke up. Haven't had my coffee yet. It's coming though. It's coming. Hopefully I'll get it before I finish this video. But anyway, we got to put a new bushing on the cable. On this cable right here. You can see there's no bushing right there. So I went on the old jungle site and I found what we were looking for. This is what we're looking for. This is an aftermarket piece that presses on. It's got a little tool with it and comes with 2 of them. I don't know why it comes with 2 of them, but I guess I got 2 of them. You can buy it with 1 too. Anyway, you just press this little orange piece into that cable and snap it back on, and it's good to go. Well, I don't know how long it'll last. Hopefully it'll last as long as the original one did. There's 2 ways to fix this. This is one way, and then there's replacing the entire cable. And that, I think, would be very labor intensive. I don't really want to do that. I tried to follow the cable to see where it goes, and it goes up by the firewall somewhere, and well, you can't see it. So I think this is our first choice. If this doesn't work, then we'll investigate going and doing the whole cable. I'm hoping this works. Comes with a little pack of grease, the tool to install the bushing or grommet, whatever you want to call them. And well, let's get started. There's a couple things we need to do. First, we want to take this clip off. We'll just pull it up. That way the cable can come back and out, so we can get it in here where it's easier to work. And then we'll press in the new piece, and we'll slip it back in, slip the clip back on, and find whatever gear it's in. I believe it's in neutral right now. And snap it back on, and then we can assemble the whole thing back together. So that's the plan. Let's figure it out. I think I should mention that also the local auto parts store sells a universal kit by Dorman that also claims to fit this. I've used that kit in the past on a Chevy, and I couldn't get the thing to fit it. Excuse me. I couldn't get the thing to fit in the cable. It's not designed the same, and it's very hard to install. It probably works. I mean, there's some comments that it works even on I think it was a 2012 Frontier. So I believe it works, but I never got any good results with that kit. So I'm going to try this one, and hopefully it works. First thing, we got to get rid of this little clip here. It's much like the clips on a brake. I hold it with some pliers like this and pull it up. That way it doesn't go shooting out everywhere. And this should allow us to get the cable out. I think I need 2 hands. But let's see. Let me see if I can get that cable out of it. Yeah, it kind of snaps down inside there. We unsnapped it, pull it out, and here is our little eye. Make sure it's all clean of any debris in there. You can see where the old piece was in there. You can see that. So I think I'm going to put a little bit of the grease in here as well, and well, we'll install the new one. Oh, now we don't really have a good angle for this. Now this little tool, see how it's got a cutout on it? And that cutout fits like that. Fits in there like that. So you can kind of push it in to install it. So yeah, let's see how well we do. I already took a little bit of the provided grease, and I put it on the inside here on the little eyelet. And well, we're gonna try to install it without losing it. And see how easy it goes. I went ahead and I put the bottom side in, and I'm working the top part. Oh my gosh. That's it. That's it. That's all it took to put it in. I just set the bottom in, and then I pushed in the top with the provided tool, and pushed it in the rest of the way with my hand. Went right in. Look at that. Now we're gonna fight to get that cable back down inside. Put the clip on once we have it locked in the shifter. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put the key in to unlock the shifter. We could probably use the shift lock part, but I'll put the key in. This is also a good time if you need a new light bulb to put a new light bulb in for your shifter lights. But I don't have one, so we're just gonna go with it. Okay. Let's see if we can put it back together. Now I know it's really hard to see, and I didn't show when I did it, but the cable, you just pull it back and it slips back into the hole, and then you just drive the clip back down over to hold the cable in. Now that might have been a bad thing to do, but it's probably, I don't know, I think it's the best thing to do is put this in first, because now I've got to fight this up here. I got to get that on, and well, I think that's going to be a really hard thing to do, but we're going to do it. It's got to go up and then push in. I'm going to need both hands to do it, and I can't get the camera here and get my hands in there too, so I'm going to put it on, and then I'll show you that I put it on. Okay, and I'm just going to, let me see. I've already applied the grease. There it's on, but it's not on, if you know what I mean. It's not locked into place. So let me get my hands in there where I can lock it in. Well, there we go. It's on there. You can't even see it now. It's so far up inside. But it's fully engaged. I took a screwdriver. Once I had it up on the pin, I just pushed it over with the screwdriver like this, and it went right on. So yeah, now we're shifting again. There you can kind of see it, how there's the orange. You can kind of see it down there. It's in park now, and then it's locked. So turn the key up. There. Now that it's in park, turn the key off and we can see it. And I can't get the light and me in there at the same time. But there it is, the little orange bushing in place. I don't see any lock. I think it just sits over that. And well, we can put the car back together now. So I got to find the rest of the pieces, and they basically just snap in. We'll go ahead and get them lined up. Let me install the light bulb in this one, and then we'll snap it back. All right, so I did separate these pieces just so you can see that the light bulb goes back in. It's got 2 notches. You just line the notches, put it in, and give it a twist. It fit really good. Now I'll just go and snap this back in. Now this piece just has 4 clips on 2 on each side that you release, and it pops right up. But now we can put it back down and start reassembling everything. Yeah, there you go. Just snaps it back on. This fits into the shifter. Has this piece here that locks right here, and then another one that locks this one that locks in back there, and it's got little guide pins. We line it all up. But I think, let me see why it's not fitting. All I did was pull the wires loose right here from the shifter light. That gave it enough slack to sit back down. Now I'll get the pieces to go back on. I think we need to put them back in a specific order. Like I said, I didn't take this apart. My son did, but we'll figure it out right now. I think there's 3 pieces that need to go in. Let me find those pieces. So it looks like there's 2 pieces. I was wrong. Make sure this is snapped in good. And they're just gonna, like, well, you know, there's gotta be another piece somewhere. Oh, no, it goes like this. Duh. I didn't take this apart, so we want to make sure all the clips are here, because these clips lock into the plastic. There's what, 7 of them, and you want to make sure the clips are there. And it just sits back in. Snaps back in. Looks good. And then of course the one in the back. So the one in the back's got a little shape to it. This goes towards the console, and this piece here will go towards the shifter. Look how they insulated, I guess, to protect warm and cold drinks, keep the temperature away. We'll just set that down in there, snap it in. Voila, the truck is back together. Everything snapped in, all feels nice and firm. Now what we got to do, start it up, see if we can get it to move, make sure the transmission is going to shift right. It was in neutral, so we have blocks on it. We were up on a hill, so if we can get it in reverse and we back it up so we can remove the blocks, there's a lot of weight on them. I'm gonna go to the other side and let's do that. All right, so I've got the key in. Obviously it's running. The brake is on. We're gonna go ahead and try to put it in gear. My foot is on the brake to unlock it, and let's go ahead and change gears. Right now it's in park. There, it's in reverse. I'll back off of the blocks. Yep. Very good. There's neutral. There's drive. Yeah. We'll back off the blocks again. Seems to be working. I left it back. I left it off of the blocks so I can pull the blocks off, and we can take it for just a quick drive and make sure that everything's working. So I'll clean up my mess, remove the blocks, and we'll get on that. All right, here we go. Take it for a little quick test drive. See how it does. We need to go the other forward. That was reversed. I was gonna run into my garage. Come on, Willie. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Oh yeah. Man, I'm not used to these brakes on this truck. Let's try the reverse again. Oh yeah, perfect. Come on, Willie. Problem solved. The truck is driving again. Look at the Teslas. I want a Tesla. So many Teslas now in the world. Here we go. Back to the casa. There we go. Shifts good, runs good. Nothing wrong with the transmission. I think we're golden. I think we're golden. I was really worried that something might have gone wrong, but I think we're good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Golden. Just put it back in the driveway here. Ta-da! All better. All better. Well, that was another successful DIY Willy project. We were able to fix the shifter cable, replacing that grommet, bushing, whatever you want to call it, and getting the truck operational again. Now it shifts fine. We took it for a test drive. Everything checked out. Yeah, we're done with that one. We'll send it home on its way. And, well, thanks for stopping by and checking out the channel.
Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Doesn't cost you anything. And well, I'll see you next time for the next video. Hopefully it's back on the Razor engine. But whatever it turns out to be, I hope you come by and check it out. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.